But the Macedonians didn't see it that way. Why? Because they had an understanding of God's grace working in their lives. Standing on the outside, we would ask the question, where is God's grace bestowed upon the Macedonians? Well, I want you to see God's grace. It was in their great trial of affliction that the abundance of their joy began to overflow in their lives. I was listening to Keisha singing about living in the overflow. That's where they were. That's the picture. They were afflicted. They were persecuted, but there was an abundance of joy that persecution couldn't overcome. And even though they were P.O. So some of y'all P.O.O.R. are poor. But you don't know nothing in the United States about being P.O. Po. Huh? I mean, these folk didn't have anything going. You got to go somewhere to see P.O. Po. Mary will tell you, I see her here, my wife Lynette will tell you, when we went to India, we got a chance to see some P.O. Po. When you riding on streets and folk got huts and they ain't got no running water, no nothing, and all they got for bathroom is a ditch running around their hut. You P.O. Po. When you go to clean up and you sweeping dust off of dirt, you got some P.O. Po in you. I'm talking about these folk had little to nothing. But something happened because in their poverty, God had placed in them a spirit of liberality. See, that was the grace. God had done something on the inside of them that what was going on in their lives couldn't overcome. And they were so thankful that ministry started in Jerusalem had worked its way to their part of Asia, that they just got excited. And when they heard that the brothers and sisters in Jerusalem were suffering, they said, we got to be a part of this. I mean, they're suffering because of their stance for Jesus, and it is through them that we are saved. We can't hold our peace, and folks started getting together and saying, what you got? What you got? Well, I ain't got much, but can you spare any of it? They said, not only will we spare some of what we can afford to spare, we'll go beyond that because they're suffering because of us. They suffered to get us the gospel, and now we are saved because they didn't give in to their suffering. And so Paul says that he bear witness that according to their ability, yes, and beyond, with nothing, they were living in the overflow. They got caught up with nothing and said, we're going to give out of the nothing we got.